Hello everybody. So on Facebook I came across this challenge, the 30-day song challenge. And I tried to do it on Facebook and I only got to a couple days. So I decided to do it all in one video. So here we go. A song you like with the color in the title. Now on Facebook I had a different answer. I had Painted Black by the Rolling Stones, which is a really good song. But for this video, I decided to stick only with music that I own. So I don't own that song, but I do have a copy of 10 by Pearl Jam with the song Black on it, which is a really good song. A song you like with a number in the title. Lots of great songs with numbers in the titles, but I'm going to go with 39 by Queen off of the Night at the Opera album. One of the better albums of all time. A song that reminds you of summertime. Lots of summer songs out there, but I gotta go with Fresh Prince. Summertime by Fresh Prince. Cool song. A song that reminds you of someone you'd rather forget. I'm going to go with Think About You by Guns N' Roses off of Appetite for Destruction. Reminds me of an ex-girlfriend who I would rather not think about. A song that needs to be played loud. Lots of music needs to be played loud. But Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss. Gotta play it loud, gotta play it super loud, gotta play this whole album loud. I think this is one of the first albums I ever got. A song that makes you dance. I'm going to go with Late Bar by Duran Duran. Now, Late Bar is actually the B-side of Planet Earth. And a lot of Duran Duran songs make me dance. But I decided to choose Late Bar. It's not actually on the first Duran Duran album. It's just a B-side. But the reason I am showing this is it is included in this special little box set. So. A song to drive to. There are lots and lots of songs you could drive to. But I've got to go with something with a driving beat, something that's real fast, something that you could go 100 miles an hour down the road with. Hollywood Nights by Bob Seger. I mean, it just, for some reason, I just put my pedal to the floor with that song. A song about drugs or alcohol. There are a lot of songs about drugs and alcohol. But Master of Puppets. My favorite Metallica album. My favorite Metallica song is Master of Puppets. So definitely Master of Puppets I'm going to go with. A song that makes you happy. Music, in general, makes me happy. Unless it's some sad song. But when I want to feel really super happy, this does it all the time. Don't Judge Me. Feeling So Good by Jennifer Lopez. Definitely a happy song. I really like that song. A song that makes you sad. I'm going to go with Purple Rain by Prince. I used to cry a lot to that song. It was just a sad, sad song for me. A song you never get tired of. In this world where songs are repeated over and over and over on the radio, that's why I don't listen to the radio. I just buy music and listen to it. But there is a song I never get tired of. It has one of my favorite guitar solos of all time, if not the favorite guitar solo of all time, Hotel California. I love that song. I actually love this album too. I mean, there's so many good songs on this album. I think Life at the Fast Lane is on this, New Kid in Town. A song from your preteen years. Had to really dig deep for this one. But it's a song we used to sing on the bus on the way to school all the time, which drove the bus driver crazy, and sometimes we'd sing it in school, and it would definitely drive the teachers crazy. Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2. Classic, just anti-school song. We don't need no education. A song you like from the 70s. That was hard to do, because there's a lot of songs from the 70s. How can you pick just one? But I wanted to go with something a little bit different. Bee Gees' greatest hits. The song I'm going for is How Do You Mend a Broken Heart? How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? Of course, you know, most of Bee Gees stuff in the 70s was awesome. Especially the disco years, but I decided to go with this one. A song you'd love to be played at your wedding. I'm not getting married. I'm not getting married. So, how do you tell a person that you really don't want to get married to them? 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I want you, I need you, but I'm never gonna love you. Classic album here. Everything on this album is just killer. Jim Steinman is one of the greatest songwriters of all time, I think. A song you like that's a cover by another artist. Going with a 7-inch single here. And a lot of people actually do not realize this song is a cover. I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Cover of a song by the Arrows, who actually we lost a member of the Arrows this year, I think. One of the greatest songs of all time, and not a lot of people realize that this is actually a cover song. A song that's a classic favorite. Tons of classic favorites. These are all classic favorites. How can you choose just one? So, I'm just going to go with Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard from the album Hysteria. That song is actually the song that launched this album into multi-million-dollar sales. It wasn't doing as good, and then they released that song, and then all of a sudden album sales shot up for this. Classic song. Another song I never get tired of, really. Crank it up real loud. Let's see. A song you'd sing a duet with someone on karaoke. There's a lot of them to choose from. Some of them I don't own. Actually, one of the more, shall I say, one of the ones that I really would like to sing, probably most likely I would want to sing as a duet. I actually don't own that song. That would be Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado and Timbaland. But for this list, we're going with Stop Dragging My Heart Around by Stevie Nicks and Tom Petty. Actually, there's another good duet on this album, Leather and Lace with Don Henley. Good album here. I think this is Stevie Nicks' first solo album. Edge of 17 is on here. Belladonna, good album. A song from the year you were born. Well, not only would I pick a song from the year that I was born, I'm going to pick a song that was number one the day I was born. I was born June 14th, 1970. And on June 14th, 1970, The Long and Winding Road was the number one song in the country. So I was born when the last song that the Beatles ever released was number one. I don't know how I feel about that. A song that makes you think about life. There's a lot of them. Gotta go with Imagine by John Lennon. Imagine there's no heaven. Imagine living in peace, everyone. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. But makes you think about life anyways. A song that has many meanings to you. Gonna go with Ticket to Ride. On the surface, when I first heard the song, it was about just a girl breaking up with her guy, and she's leaving and she doesn't care about the guy anymore. Ticket to ride. Ticket to ride out of the relationship. But there's a different meaning to the song. Back when the Beatles were playing Germany a lot in their early years, they had a lot of brothels there. And the girls would go to the doctor regularly. And they would get a certificate saying they were disease-free. They could do their business. That ticket was referred to as a ticket to ride. Ticket to ride a customer. So this song has definitely more than one meaning to it. A song you like with a person's name in the title. Gonna go with my almost complete recordings of The Police here. Roxanne! Another song about a prostitute. Definitely classic song there. Roxanne. A song that moves you forward. I have no idea what that means. I assume that means it's something inspirational, something that gets you going on during the day. Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. Don't Stop Believin'. That keeps me going every day, I guess. And lots of other people. But Don't Stop Believin' is one of the most downloaded, if not the most downloaded song on the internet. A song you think everybody should listen to. I've been obsessed with a band recently. I'm a big fan of the band, and I think everybody should listen to all of their music, but I'm going to just bring up my favorite song by them right now. Silver Sun Pickups, Dots and Dashes. Enough already. But you ought to listen to all of Silver Sun Pickups. It's all really good. I have not been disappointed by this band at all yet. A song by a band you wish were still back together. Going back to the Police, I'll just pick any Police song really. I'll just say Secret Journey. But yeah, I really wish the Police were back together. They were an awesome band. They called it quits when they were at the top of their game. It's a shame they only have 5 albums out. A song you like by an artist that is no longer living. I'm going to say Crosstown Traffic by Jimi Hendrix. But really, most of Jimi Hendrix's catalog is really good. Crosstown Traffic is my favorite Jimi Hendrix song. Song that makes you want to fall in love. I don't want to fall in love, but if I did, I would pick Mine by Taylor Swift. You could also go, on this album, you could also go Enchanted too. But yeah, Taylor Swift music, sometimes it makes me want to fall in love. Of course, I'm kind of in love with Taylor Swift as it is. A song that breaks your heart. Lots of them, lots of them, lots of them. But I'm going to say Goodbye to Love by the Carpenters. Pretty much how I feel about love, but it's still kind of heartbreaking. A song by an artist whose voice you love. There are lots of really great voices in music, but I don't think this artist gets really enough love for how good of a singer he is. I'm talking about Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. On this album, Number of the Beast, you really need to check out Hallowed Be Thy Name. Bruce Dickinson has an amazing voice. And he's still pretty good right now. A song you remember from your childhood. That kind of goes along with my preteen years, but I'm going to consider 13 still a child. And when I was 13 years old, I had a crush on one of my teachers, my home ec teacher. And I had missed some assignments because I was sick. So when I came back, I had to make those up after school in home ec. So me and this teacher are canning fruit or something. And this song comes up. We had the radio play. And the song, Is There Something I Should Know by Duran Duran comes on the radio. This is actually the re-release of an album I showed you earlier. And I remember saying, oh, turn that up. I love that song. But yeah, Is There Something I Should Know by Duran Duran is definitely a song that reminds me of being a kid. Finally, the last question. A song that reminds you of yourself. I'm going to go with Here I Go Again, by Whitesnake. Here I go again on my own. Yep, that kind of reminds me of me. I've always been sort of a loner. Kind of going my own way in life. So I definitely think this song applies to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the questions down below. Or if you're on Facebook, I might include the picture here in a comment under this video. And I'd like to see you guys take this challenge yourself. See you later. Bye.